the United Nations General Assembly Hall. How about a round of applause for that? The IYLA is a partnership-driven leadership development program that empowers young leaders to positively impact their communities, nations, and the world. Our remarkable speakers for the high-level plenary, their bios are sent to your respective emails, or you may also visit our website at www.iyla.info for their official bio. Our first speaker is the chairman of the Global Young Leaders Academy, Mr. John Dixon.
Good evening, everyone. Almost like good afternoon. The program was originally made in the afternoon. Excellencies, permanent representatives, deputy permanent representatives, ambassadors, delegates, and young leaders from around the world. Welcome to this session at the United Nations of the 2017 International Young Leaders Assembly. You are young leaders, not future leaders. We never use the word future. And it's so unbelievable that the microphones didn't work up here, because you are not the audience, you are the program. Okay, give yourself a hand.
Let me direct you to the screens for the video message to the youth of the world of the Secretary General, Antonio Guterres.
Hello everyone. I am truly happy to address you on International Youth Day. As Secretary General of the United Nations, I am committed to the empowerment and inclusion of every young person around the world. And in this spirit, I have appointed an impressive new youth envoy, Yayatma Wikramanayake. She is the youngest member of my team and one of the most important.
Today's young generation is the largest in history. There are currently 1.8 billion of us on the planet, which poses an amazing opportunity, but also some challenges. Today, 73 million young people are unemployed. Over 600 million young people live in fragile or conflict-affected settings. And more than 400 million young people don't have access to essential health care. This must change. We are committed to working with and for young people to recognize and uphold their rights and promote their global citizenship. And that's what I'm here to do. Join us in mobilizing young people.
And together, we can create a peaceful world for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
Our next speaker is the President of the General Assembly, Peter Thompson. His message will be delivered by Ambassador Jacina.
To help you on your way, I wish to paint four of you with the Sustainable Development values. There are two. And you're so lucky you're getting one that has all 17 goals represented here, and the other special one for SDG number 14, the one on oceans, to remind you that we are an ocean. We are not islands in the world. We are all together an ocean of humanity for the greater good. Thank you very much. Malaysia, you are a champion for the SDGs because they are now pinned to you, and it makes you a lifelong SDG advocate in Malaysia and beyond. Next. Indian United States, United States of India. Priyanka, I am especially empowering you as a young Asian woman to go out and change nothing big, just all of Asia and America. Thank you all, good luck.
For delivering the message of the President of the General Assembly, Peter Thompson. I would like to recognize Jana Prikrilova, representative of the President of ECOSOC, Marie Shatardova. Let's give her a round of applause.
The United Nations is committed to working with all of you on your mission to turn the goals from a vision into a reality. We can be the first generation to end extreme poverty, the most determined generation to end injustice and inequalities, and the last generation to be threatened by climate change. And remember, you are not the leaders of tomorrow, you are the leaders of today. I thank you.
The message of the Youth Envoy. Now, our next speaker is the President of the Global Peace Foundation, Mr. James Flynn.
Your Excellencies, honored guests, IYLA participants, good evening. Good evening. I want to begin by appreciating the distinguished leaders who are sharing their insights and inspiration here today. Also, special thanks to the Paraguay mission for again serving as the lead sponsor for this UN forum, along with permanent missions of 23 other nations. The Global Peace Foundation is proud to join with our partners in collaborating on this forum and on convening the IYLA program each year. I would like to especially appreciate all of you, the participants of the International Young Leaders Assembly 2017. It is inspiring that you care about critical issues in our world, and that you are investing your time here to consider a theme that is quite meaningful: moral and innovative leadership, vision, service, and entrepreneurship. I would like to use my few minutes to offer some thoughts on why I believe what we need today is leadership that is moral and innovative. Our world is changing at a breathtaking pace. This is indeed a time of great promise, yet conflict and corruption cripple progress toward peace and prosperity. Our most pressing challenge today is an ethical challenge. Technology has driven rapid development, but itself is value neutral. The tools of technology can gather massive data on our browsing habits and consumer preferences, but cannot help us to respect each other or to forgive each other. We are in dire need of ethical leadership, leadership with moral authority, to address a debilitating shortfall in values that undermines the promise of the 21st century. Transformative leaders of the 20th century, Gandhi, King, Mandela, were such persons of moral authority. Of the importance of values, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said the following, quote, "This is a moral universe, and there are moral laws of the universe just as binding as the physical laws." Ideas are important. Values are important. Mahatma Gandhi said the following, quote, "Your thoughts become your words become your actions become your habits become your values, and your values become your destiny," unquote. A moral leader is guided by an ethical framework and acts with integrity. GPF Chairman Dr. Hyun-Shin Preston Moon, who first introduced the framework of moral and innovative leadership in 2010, said, quote, "The role of the moral leader is to lay out the vision and set a course toward it, guided by universal principles and values. The moral leader lives for the greater good, looking beyond selfish interests, whether personal, sectarian, or even national. On the foundation of a solid ethical framework, innovative leadership can tap this wellspring of innate human creativity and the power of innovation to address even the most intractable social problems. 2 years ago, the UN launched its 15-year plan to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. Clearly, humanity has the capacity globally to achieve those worthy goals. The question, however, is this: do we have the moral will? Do we have the motivation? Do we care enough for others to do so, to achieve those goals? At the Global Peace Foundation, we believe that such motivation can be found in our common humanity. It is our conviction that all people, regardless of race, religion, ethnicity, or station in life, share a common essence and heritage. Our humanness extends beyond even our most pronounced external differences. We are all part of one human family. And we are one family because we all share a common origin, the same source. Thus, we believe that a simple yet powerful vision statement that can inspire our common effort to build a world of sustainable peace is one family under God. Every person everywhere is part of the one human family, and thus is innately valuable and deserving of our compassion and concern. Recognizing and treating all people as family is the starting point for building peace. I urge you to adopt the framework of moral and innovative leadership. Choose to enlarge your circle of compassion to embrace the entire human family and harness the creative tools of our time to transform our world for the betterment of all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. James. Our next speaker is a former Minister of Finance and model leader of Paraguay, Mr. Santiago Peña.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Santiago. I'm coming from Paraguay, the country with the youngest population in Latin America. I had the opportunity to work for my country in many positions, but when I look back and I see where it all started, it started at the age of 17. I became a father at the age of 17. And that was a purpose for me. It was a purpose to serve, to know that somebody that was dependent on me. It's not that I'm suggesting that everybody should be a father at the age of 17, but it was something that was fueling my motivation, my idea, my goals. And I was always a very big dreamer. At that point, I dreamed to be a high school student. I wanted to go to college and raise a family. 20 years down the road, I'm working with the same family. My same wife for the last 20 years, 2 kids, and I was able to raise something that I'm very proud of, my family. At the same time, I was able to serve my country in many positions. I was the youngest member of the board of the Central Bank. I was the youngest Minister of Finance in the history of my country.
Our next speaker is the Vice President of IYLA Global Citizenship Initiatives, Diane May.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to all you young leaders and distinguished guests. This is the second time I've had the privilege of addressing this assembly, and I continue to be impressed by the diversity of talent and leadership potential gathered here. Our world is facing unprecedented challenges today, and when I look out into this room, I see the people who represent our best hope for overcoming these challenges.
Our next speaker is the co-chair of the Global Peace and Development Service Alliance, Mr. David Cabrera.
I want to congratulate all the young people from around the world who you are today's social entrepreneurs, capturing new opportunities to create your own new models of the SDGs in your communities through moral and innovative leadership. This youth SDG model was also advanced at the Global Peace Convention in Manila, Philippines, with partners like IYLA and IBM, UN, SM Cares, and Global Peace Foundation. Young people design their own SDG projects and then receive many grants to move them forward. In the Philippines, and in Nepal, in East Africa, and in Korea, the Global Peace Service Alliance was launched in the past 5 years on the foundation of these youth-led partnerships in Asia, Latin America, and Africa, hosted at UN headquarters. You are invited to join forces as forebears of that alliance, which in a word is youth and partners taking action on the 2030 goals in your communities. And an important aspect never to forget is generating research evidence with third-party universities and partners so you can tell your story well.
Okay, great. Give yourself a big hand. So the news here is most of the people that I meet would want a better world. The not so good news here is there are not enough people in this world taking real action. People with good intention, they want a better world, but they get distracted. They get busy with life. They face challenge and they give up. So why? Why do people give up? The answer is very simple. Because their why is not clear and strong enough. The German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, "He who has a why can endure any power." Right? So what is your why? Why would you like to make a difference? Why does eradicate poverty matters to you? Why does better education matters to you? And why does making a difference matters to you? This is what we are going to do today. So your why is the thing that motivates you to wake up every morning, to work harder, and to endure any challenges and difficulties in life. So Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Malala, Mother Teresa, the list goes on, are all the people with a strong and clear why, and they are remembered. So right now, I would like everyone, you have a piece of index card on the table. I hope you read your name and your contract. I would like everyone to spend 2 minutes to reflect upon yourself. What is it that you want to accomplish within our short life for humanity? What is it? But more important than what is it is why does it matter to you? Alright, I'll give everybody 2 minutes. What is it that you want to accomplish? And why is it important? What does it matter to you? Okay? So, get going. Make sure you are really writing because that's the networking. Why networking is this. You don't have to write an essay, but a few sentences to summarize your why. So now what we're going to do is I would like everyone to walk at least 15 steps away from where you are sitting to find someone that you have not spoken to and get to know each other, introduce each other. Give a big smile, shake your hand, introduce yourself where you're from. And I would like you to share with each other what is it that you want to achieve for humanity. Why is that matters to you? I'd like everybody to stand up right now. Stand up. And move across the room and give a big smile. Maybe you someone here. We have a live TV going on, so you better, give a big smile. Who's watching you?
What motivates you? Is it to be famous, or is it